This is a Taekook. If every opinion feel uncomfortable, then you can escape. All the characters are fictional. There is no connection with adults' real life. This is just imaginary story, so please do not take it seriously. It has some sensitive content, so if anyone has problem with it, escape it. English is not my first language, so please try to ignore the grammatical mistake. Jungkook, what you do to yourself? He shouts, holding his hand. We started again after that, but soon his worried eyes turned into white when I pushed him, making him stumble. Taeyong, do not touch me. Just do not. He looked at Jungkook with eyes, making him scared out of him. But still Jungkook gathered some courage and tried to hold Taeyong's hand, but Taeyong didn't let him and moved back, showing him hand. Taeyong, I said do not, Jungkook. Just do not touch me. Taeyong, what happened? Why are you behaving like this? Cookie, do not bother about his anger. He will. You only. Come with me. I will promise you. I will keep you happy. Jungkook, just shut up. Do not take my name from your tongue. Jungkook, I love you and I will. But words got in his mouth when Taeyong placed one more on his face, making him fall on the floor. Jungkook, what you doing? Do not yourself, please. He shouts, trying to keep grip about time, but Tai is the one who is in anger, still looking at who is in holding his face. Time, you can show that we do this, not to me. After all, you love him. Tears gathered in his eyes, looking at Jungkook being broken. Jungkook, you are not understanding. Taeyong, that you still love him. His voice cracks, looking at Jungkook's face. Jungkook, no, I do not. Taeyong, you do. That's how you expressed your feeling in front of me for him. Yes, Cookie, do not need to be scared. I am here with you. Just say him you love me. Just say. Jungkook, do not play double game with me. I know what you are trying to do. He screams, keeping his baby near his chest, who is hanging with him, hiding his face in his neck. Jungkook, just get the hell out of here. Do not create skin here. I really do not wanna see your face. Taeyong, you can go with him. It's fine, Jungkook. Just go. I won't mind. He said, pushing Jungkook towards Jungkook. He tried to hold him, but Taeyong moves back, showing his hand. Jungkook, listen to me. Please do not behave like that. Taeyong, I have nothing to listen, Jungkook. Nothing. He shows his hand and left from there, leaving Jungkook all helpless and broken. Cookie, do not cry. He do not deserve you. Jungkook, just shut up. You play take very well, but I won't get you succeed. Jungkook, I am married to Taeyong, and he has only right over me, not you or someone else. So do not do that. I would never come in your words, never ever. He pushed him and went behind Tai, who stormed away room and started gathering his things from the table to go away from here as soon as possible. Jungkook died. He barked inside the room and found him all ready to go. Jungkook died. He barked inside the room and found him all ready to go. Jungkook, what you doing, Tae? Do not go. You are not well. You need to stay here. Jungkook, Tae, there is nothing happened. Which you are thinking? It was all his plan. He tricked us. Tae, please stop. Do not do it, please. Tae, just get lost, Jungkook. Get lost. I do not wanna see like your face. Jungkook. He stumbled after hearing his against him. Time. Yes, his skin's pulling Jungkook towards him, holding his shoulder. Time. You are same like her, Jungkook. And who do not want me in his life. Time. That woman wasn't important to me, so it didn't hurt me. But to you, I just considered everything. I gave you that place in my heart, which no one had before. But what you did, you treated me same the way she did. You also on me. I then started trusting on someone. I thought all are not same, but you proven me wrong. All people are same. All are same, and you are one of them. Why did you do it, Jungkook? Why did you it? He shouted, top of voice, pushing Jungkook away, scaring his kid out of him, who started crying with us being scared with all this. Jungkook, you mean to say I am? He jumped, looking at Tae with teary eyes. Jungkook, you think I am a who play around with men? Tae closed his eyes and turned his face away, keeping hands on his hips. Jungkook, on what basis you are calling me Tae? I do not think so. We did a love marriage or arranged marriage, which led you think that I am bad. In fact, we had forced marriage. Jungkook, you forced me to marry you, and that he was going to be my husband. I supposed to marry him, but you came in between and married me. Yeah, it's different things that he was, but and was already married. But if we see properly, then the way he is behaving with me today, it was his right to do. Time. So you are confessing that you love him, Jungkook. I am not saying it, but you are assuming it, Mr. Kim. Time. I am assuming. I have seen with my own eyes, Jungkook, how he was hugging him. Jungkook, I do not say that you do not trust me, Mr. Kim. He said, looking at him being broken. Time, you forced me. Jungkook, I haven't forced you, Mr. Kim. You are pointing finger over my character. I had started trusting you, but you broke it again. I thought everything is fine, but you are changed and maybe I can lead life with you. Good, Jungkook. But I was wrong. You can never be changed. You are same Kim Tae, who do not care about anyone. You proven that no one can love you or show care to you because you do not deserve it. You are a who just wants everything for himself. You can do whatever you feel like with others, but when things comes over you, you get offended and feel like no responsibility come over you for someone else. Jungkook, I did really big mistake for trusting you. You do not deserve it. You do not deserve anything. Not love, not care. But one thing good happened. My eyes got open. Now I do not need to trust anymore. I do not wanna give respect to that person who doesn't give me. You lost my trust, Mr. Kim. You lost it. He stops looking at Tae being and left from there in anger before Tae stops him. Then how dare he shout at me like that? How dare he blame me for everything? Which actually he itself was doing. He screamed long out of him being so angry on Jungkook for behaving with him like this. After a couple of hours, Taeyong enters in the house and soon got surrounded by whole family. They started asking him about his well-being. If one person is scratching face, then another is checking his if he got deep or not. But he is the one who is just lost in his own thoughts. He do not know what others are blabbering and what not. His whole concentration are on Jungkook and their fight, which happened before some hours. Mrs. Kim, why are you not saying anything? Say something. Hmm? He cleared his throat and looked at his mother, who is looking at him being concerned. Taeyong, I'm fine, Mom. Just wanna take some rest, Mrs. Kim. But Taeyong, Mom, I want some alone time. Saying this, he left from there before someone say him more. Grandma, what happened to him? And where is that boy? Here his husband is not well and he is the one who is nowhere to be soon. Mrs. Kim, my Thai didn't tell him as do not wanna make him worried, Grandma. But still at this time he should be at home. Mrs. Kim, he will come back soon. Do not worry. She assured her and left from there before she asked her more or something. In Taeyong's room, he removed the jacket with mass difficulties and sat on bed, keeping hands on his forehead. His head is pounding like shit, thinking about their fight. Somewhere he is feeling guilty for doing this to Jungkook. But next second he remembers Jungkook hugging his anger overpowered him, and he considered himself right for shouting at Jungkook. He totally deserved it, and he is not feeling bad for it. He ran his hand on his face and about to go when he stopped seeing Jungkook entering with sleepy you. He looked at Jungkook's face and found him all pale and floppy eyes, yet clearly showing that he cried for hours. Jungkook, without giving a glance, put Yoon on the bed and left to get his clothes out from the dressing room. Tae is still standing here, observing him walking here and there in their inspirations. I fail to see Jungkook lots of things, but nothing is coming out. He is without opening his mouth. He exhaled breath and about to go in washroom when suddenly he stopped, collided with Jungkook, crying, "I wanna go fast." Jungkook sighed and showed him away, moving back without doing a little argument. I wanted him to fight with him so that he also should shout at him, but Jungkook is the one who is just quiet without uttering a word. I agreed. He tapped his hand on his things bin and went inside, shutting the door with thud. After some time, he comes out and found Jungkook already fresh up, changed into his night suit. That means he already did it in another room without waiting for it. Taeyong looked at him and found him taking pillow and blanket, carrying Yeon in his arms. Taeyong, what do you think? What you doing? But instead answering him, Jungkook started going out, carrying his baby, who is sleeping soundly. Taeyong, I asked you something, doctor, he said, pulling Jungkook back, holding his arm. Taeyong, I said, where are you going? Asked Jungkook, holding his arm tightly. But Jungkook didn't look at his face and kept looking another side, making him more annoyed. Taeyong, open your mouth and answer me. Jungkook didn't answer, just free himself from Tae's hold and moving back. Taeyong, will you open your mouth? But Jungkook gave him just a stern look and left from there before Tae looked his away again. Taeyong, good, very good. Go get out from here. Even I do not wanna talk to you. Saying this, he shut the door, being angry about Jungkook so much for not talking to him. He lay down on the bed and covered himself with Taeyong. He died or it's not my concern. I really do not care about him. He angrily pulled the bed over him, closed his eyes for sleep. He very well knew that